I was eating my lunch and I pulled up YouTube and I saw John Grimsmo's vlog, and it just got me so excited. I love seeing that insight into John's life. We actually talk every Friday morning as friends and business guys to share ideas and kind of push each other. And it just was like this breath of fresh air where I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to do something this more casual and kind of ongoing to show you guys what's going on, and frankly a lot of advice. It's going to be interesting to see what you guys say and to see a different side of the shop, and got me really excited. So I called John. I said, hey, do you mind if I do a vlog type thing as well? And he said, absolutely, go for it. I don't want to rain on his parade or copy his stuff, but he said absolutely. So I thought I'd share. It is Thursday. I got in early this morning because I'll show you this job that we got. We actually haven't been awarded the job, but we ran these stainless pulleys about a month ago, and the customer called. They want to know if they can have them tomorrow, but I haven't even gotten the PO yet. It's good timing because we've been working with some new turning inserts. We've had some problems turning larger diameters on the Tormach lathe, partly because we're using negative rake tooling and you don't have the right horsepower to turn at slower speeds, the correct surface feed at the bigger diameters. Anyways, I'll go show you the test cuts because we're actually making good progress there. I've been on the phone with 2 different companies because we're going to buy an iron worker. I really think, knock on wood, it's going to be a huge tool for us. Being able to, we actually do a fair amount with angle iron, so being able to shear that instead of bandsawing it. The flat shear and the rod shear we can use for so many of our jobs. The punch as well. We have that Whitney punch, this will be better. And then the press brake on the attach. I've always really wanted a small press brake. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And in many respects, this, no editing, sorry. In many respects, this was, I was gonna say last night the American Rotary video came out on the open house that they did, and it was one of the top moments of my life. Seeing everybody kind of make fun of me with the "Hi folks, welcome to the episode" was people that I consider my friends. It was really cool. My dad was in that video, my sister, some of my really good friends here from town. I got pretty jazzed up when I saw that and really appreciated the footage they took was just awesome. But what I was trying to say is this is like the first week of, in some respects, I feel like since New York, because when I moved to the farm shop, it was great, but it was a lot of uncertainty because of the shop size and sharing the space with my grandfather. And then I moved into the temporary space that I knew was temporary. Then we moved in here. That took 6 months by the time I found the building and got it all sorted out, construction. And then we moved in here and we had like a month to get ready for the open house and do a bunch of work. And so now I'm like, oh my gosh, now it's go time. Now I feel like it's sort of like the first day of my life as a machinist, which is crazy. I need to spend some time getting organized. That's a huge priority for me, and I'm having trouble doing it during the workday. So that means I just need to carve out some time and do it. Some rollers just came in. We're going to build a conveyor in feed for our saw. I've got to redo our shipping area over here. Jared's actually working on a bunch of fabrication stuff. We built targets for years, and it's kind of fun. Like, that's something I've never really shared with you guys, but we built things like these little target stands. Again, why I want that angle iron or that iron worker. And the ones we're building now are actually like snapper type targets for USPSA. My wife and I are having a big tag sale this weekend on Saturday, so getting rid of a bunch of stuff. Oh, here's that stainless job I wanted to show you. So the finish is awesome. This was the finish we got with our import quality tooling. I think it was the stuff from Tormach, which that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem I had was turning this OD. I didn't have enough power in the lathe, so we switched to this Seco insert. The ones in the lathe. Here's the other one. That's the aluminum, but it's a CCMT and positive rake, and the surface finish is spectacular. And I was following, actually the pieces in the lathe right now that I just did. I was looking at the load meter on the VFD in the lathe, and it was half what it was with the negative rake tooling. So that means I've got a ton more room to push this harder and improve the cycle time. And The arbor that we made for this has worked great. Just stick it in the 4-jaw. Yeah, next up on my sort of to-do list, I'm waiting to see if we get the go-ahead on that job, because then I got to bust my ass tonight and tomorrow to get that done. It's good money though. Is to take this plate and get a vise on it so I can get this machine up and running for vise work, because I need to next make the A-Bomb 79 parking attachment, which the material is right there for it. And I saw this piece of aluminum, which reminded me, I'll put the link in this video, but the Beatty Robotics big box was delivered to North Carolina, and they put it together. Customer was happy, and the thing looks awesome. So more to come on that. We'll see if John Grimsmo is going to do these every day. I really like the idea of doing them frequently. I'm not sure I'm going to do them every day, but if you guys are interested or have comments or reactions, would love to hear it. Oh, this was my treat to myself. I had a custom desk made, or not custom, just a nice piece of wood. So this is going to go and be my sort of office desk for all my, not my machinist work, but just the business side of things, which I'm really excited for. Oh, also, we've been selling these, which I think is awesome. If you guys are Tormach users and you're interested or support our channel, check out our website. That's our new little gag gift.